Hello, Virgo, Libra, Cuspers, and let me start by saying happy birthday to you. I hope that you are having a wonderful September. Whoa. I love this deck, but the cards are so thick it does not shuffle very well, but I still love how they feel. Thank you for taking time out to watch this video. I highly appreciate it. I would like to tell you how grateful I am for all your thumbs up to the videos, all of your positive comments, and especially your subscriptions. So if you're new, please, please, please subscribe. Now, I also like to do this disclaimer at the beginning of Cusp videos. If you have an astrology chart done, an astrologer will tell you there is no such thing as Cuspers. However, if you're born between September 23rd and October 22nd, September 19th and September 24th. Sorry, I was looking at the whole month for Libra. But if you're born September 19th through the 24th, you may feel as though that Virgo and Libra both are predominant in your personality. Now, with all of that said, if you're born the 19th through the 22nd, please go watch Virgo video as well. If you are born the 23rd on, please be sure to watch the Libra video as well, because I felt that there was really a lot of strong messages that could be helpful to you as well. All right, guys. So for love readings, they will be mid-month every month. They will be the end of September through the beginning of October. And of course, the beginning of the month is the monthly reading. I will do a Wild Unknown spread. Well, I will do a spread with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck for singles. It's a 5-card spread. And then for those of you Cuspers in a relationship, we will be doing the light and dark, or the light and the shadow of your relationship. We will be using shadowscapes for the light and darkness of the light for what is in your shadow, what part of the relationships you're not looking at or addressing, what you're trying not to look at. All right, so let's get into it for singles. So singles, this is called the Way to Desire layout. I didn't write it. I found it online, and I was like, that is a perfect layout for singles. I am using it. So the first card is where you are. The last card will be where you want to be. And then the cards in the middle are how you get there. Nice vibration of government, positive insight for Virgo, Libra, Cuspers. What do Virgo Libras need to know? Virgo Libras. Single Cuspers. Ooh, where you are, not feeling your best, or you'd like to be. You'd like to be on your road to recovery. So the last relationship, and this is where you guys are going, or how to get to where you're going. Very interesting. So the last relationship you had was very heartbreaking. And although I'm seeing the Three of Hearts, or God, Hearts, Three of Swords is where you'd like to be. What I'm seeing is you'd like to be over this damage, and you'd like to be in recovery. So normally in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you'll see the Three of Swords stabbing into a heart, talking about heartache, pain, sadness here. So, oh yeah. So, I mean, this just, you're reeling. I feel like you're still reeling from this relationship, whether it was a year ago, whether it was last week, whether it was, 2 or 3 years ago. It was a very emotional breakup. It was heartbreaking. This was a domineering person that just, when they were on, they were fun. But when they were off, they were just not cool to hang out with at all. They wanted to control you. They wanted to tell you what to wear, who to hang out with, where to go. It's just was not cool. lots of heartbreak, but you did get away from it. So, you know, you're not there yet. You're obviously not there yet. You're not to that point where you're ready for another relationship because this relationship was ugly and you're kind of afraid and you're pushing it off because you don't want another ugliness. You don't want to attract somebody back into your life like you had this person. So it's about finding somebody opposite of you. And that Virgo in you wants that perfection. And you're being really, really, really hard on yourself. I cannot tell you enough how much I'm hearing Spirit say you're being that hard Virgo part of yourself on yourself. All right, so how to get there? Well, you need to get on the path. All right, you need to put down the burdens of this past relationship. Put down the disharmony, it just didn't fit, okay? This person wasn't right for you. And even though that Virgo side of you felt as though that this was the 100%, 150% right person, it wasn't the right person for you. And it's hard for you to imagine that you allowed somebody who was so unperfect for you to be in your life. So it's about putting down the burden. Stop blaming yourself. You can't blame yourself for falling in love, okay? It's romance. It's rose-colored glasses. It's kidding yourself. It's fantasy, all right? And then you fall in, and before you knew it, this person was bad for you. So, I mean, seriously, all I'm saying is put down the guilt, put down the guilt, put down the guilt of this past relationship. Put down your blame and just let it go and move forward. Once you stop blaming yourself, once you've put it down, then you can move forward and finally have healing and recovery. And then you can find a new relationship. Because right now, Cuspers, you're just not forgiving yourself at all. I do feel as though, you know, you want to, you're ready to take off that blindfold of hiding from yourself, because that's what you're doing. You're hiding from love. You're hiding from yourself, allowing yourself to love, allowing yourself to find a new relationship. Because, you know, it's like mental in your head. You're keep telling yourself, you keep playing things over and over. If I would have done this wrong, if I would have done this right. And you have to stop. This relationship's over. And this is why you are listening to this half of the message and not the relation. Oh my gosh, not the message that's next for those in a relationship. This is for you because you're single. It's about putting it down. Okay, guys, just letting it go and getting back up, dusting yourself off, all right? And moving forward. Oh, crikey. All right, you definitely need a Whispers of Love. What do our single Virgo-Libra Cuspers need to hear? How can you help them recover and love themselves again? Wow. Demonstrate love. Find out what's important to the people you love and act on it. This is for you. Demonstrate love to yourself. Do what's important for yourself. Show yourself love. Have patience. Love is kind. Love is patience and kind always. You can't get over this heartbreak, this devastation that this person did to you. I feel like it was a lot of head games, you know, and they were just, ugh. And you just can't get over it overnight. You weren't in it for one night. You were in it for a while. And they say it takes twice as long to get over a relationship. So allot yourself the time to recover. Forgive yourself for needing recovery. Forgive yourself for what you think you did wrong and move forward. Learn your lessons and move forward. Look at, Look at your patterns. That's what I was saying. Look at your mistakes, learn your lessons, you know, look at your patterns. And I said this at the beginning. You thought this person was perfect for you. Well, no, they weren't. So it's time to change your pattern. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. You know, put down your mistakes, your sorrows. Get your head straight, and then go find somebody out of your norm that you would go out with. And then even if they're not perfect, I think you're going to find out they are. And I think, no, okay, all right, I just got yelled at. It's about finding imperfections in yourself and finding out that that's what makes you perfect. Imperfections make people perfect. Yourself. So focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. All right. Virgo, Libras in a relationship. All right, this is the light, and this is what you have in your shadow about your relationship, what you're not looking at. Again, I really feel as though that you need to look at, if you're born from the 19th to the 22nd, please go watch the Virgo. 23rd on, please make sure you watch the Libra, because there were important messages in those videos as well. Guys, vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for Virgo relationship. All right. Okay. Well, this is a 6-card layout. So we're using those 3 cards that popped out. Positive insight into the shadow. Into the shadow for Virgo Libras. Can we see what is in the shadow of their relationship? Wow. Wow. Okay. So what you're focusing on, what's in the light, is the abundance of your family life. The abundance of that situation, the abundance of love that you have going on. What you're not looking at okay. So I just want to point out that the Knight of Cups reversed, which we are reading all these reversed, is the card of the psychic, along with, the Cups family, psychics. This is definitely, normally a water sign, but this is definitely coming out for you guys. But he also talks about slow-moving changes. But then we have the Tower here. And again, it's reversed for you. So there are changes going on. And you're just not addressing these changes. You're not focusing on the effects, the cause and effect. Cause and effect. I keep hearing cause, effect, cause, effect. You're not thinking about what caused this change and how these changes are affecting you. You're keeping that in your shadow. You are just moving forward, but it's like you're floating on the surface. You have a hole in your boat, and you're not paying any attention to that slow leak, that it's coming in and that it could sink. You're focusing on the part of the boat that's still empty and the fulfillment within that. So you're focusing on the fulfillment, but there has been something that's happened that you're not looking at. And I think here, what we're seeing is that you're ignoring your intuition. Ignoring your intuition. and it's destabilizing your relationship. I mean, coins or pentacles, they really are about foundations and finances and home and family. And with these changes here around you, I feel as though you're just not focusing on the fact that things are destabilizing around you. You're focusing on the good, which is great, but that's the thing about shadow. If you don't pay attention to what's happening in your shadow, if you just keep shoving back the dark things, then they're going to surface sooner or later, and it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be a tower proportion, which is quick, fast, devastating change. So you're definitely, you need to focus on these things that have happened in your relationship that you've been ignoring. I also want to point out that this could be around a child, which I felt very strong in the Libra reading. So please, if you are 22nd or 23rd, watch that Libra reading. That a child leaving or being gone, a child being gone, has changed your family dynamics, and that you're not addressing them. Instead, you're focusing on what's left, your other children, the other part of your family. Again, general energy reading, guys. General energy. This is just the example I'm using. So you're not focusing on this change that has happened. I do feel like there was a change already, and because of your lack of attention towards it and how it affected your whole family, that it is undermining the foundation of everything that you've made. All right, so now let's move into the positive, and we'll let you mull it over, and you can argue with me if you want, but it's there. You just don't want to see it. Celebrations, having the right tools, nice. Okay, so I mean, you are really enjoying your family. Oh my God, my dog's in here and just farted. Jesus H. All right, baby Buddha, make the smell go away, please. Wow, my God, I don't even know if I can talk. It was just like crazy. What did you eat, you crazy dog? Go on, get out of here. Go fart on a cat. Okay. My God. I think we're okay. Recovering. Focusing back in. Animals, right? Yeah. So, you know, there is that celebration. Ten of Cups is about fulfillment. And that's what you're focused on. That is what's showing up in the light of your relationship right now. Let's see if I can get more light on these. You know, you're not focusing on these changes. You just need to remember to start working on what's happened. And you're focusing on the fulfillment you are feeling right now. You're focusing on your, if you have other kids, or you're focusing on your job. But this is the thing, is because you're undermining the stability, I don't think you're really paying attention to what your significant other is feeling. You're not talking to them about it, and you think everything's going okay, but we do see, I mean, the Queen. So a general energy could be a husband, though, instead of the Queen. But this is definitely, whatever, this card is representing the person you're in a relationship with. But there, I do see a celebration coming up. So something good, like birthdays. And normally for the Four of Pentacles, I'm reading the image, a psychic intuitive image from it. But from this, I'm really hearing that there's some sort of something good coming. So a birthday, well, oh my God, your guys' birthdays are coming up, so that's pretty awesome. Graduations, but we're out of graduation time, so possible fall wedding. But a gathering of some time of loved ones. So a gathering of group of people, it's a 4. So we are going to have a gathering here. And you're feeling good about that, and you're thinking about that. And you really do just feel like everything's going great for you. You are feeling it. You're feeling like, okay, well, I'm feeling good right now. Things are pretty awesome right now. You know, it's my birthday. I'm going to have a party. You know, I'm going to have some friends over. We're just going to celebrate, or, you know, have a laid back time. Just my family, going to have cake. And I'm very happy for you that you're feeling all of that happiness. Now you need to start addressing a little bit of the sad, what's in your shadow, a little bit at a time, because that's what shadow work is. It's about addressing a little bit at a time, about addressing what you've turned your back on, what you don't want to look at. You're just addressing it a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And you're working it out because, like I said, with this pentacle, this coin, being with the Tower card, there is going to be, I got a flashlight trying to help you guys see it because I know these cards are so dark. There is going to be issues. I know somebody's watching. Tell me, does the flashlight help or not? It'll be a delay until I see your answer, but if you could tell me, I'd like to get some feedback just for future videos. Please. Please, please, please. So, you know, there's going to be a disruption to your foundation, and we are going to see how these changes from your past are going to just keep on disrupting your family life, your situation. It's going to keep it up. It's going to keep just, you know, if you guys don't look at it now. You have to talk about it now. You have to look at it now. Please, again, look at the Libra reading. If you're a Libra, I was getting a very passionate message. I yelled at you guys a little bit, I'm just going to say, because it's so important. But you guys got to do that. Enjoy your party. Enjoy your celebration. Enjoy your good times. Enjoying your family, please. But don't let those wonderful things that you've worked on break apart because you guys aren't talking about the loss of a child or the loss of a parent or this loss that you guys have suffered as a family. You have to talk about it, all right? You have to talk about whatever it is that's changed. If you were forced to move or if your house is burned down, whatever this bad thing is that has happened, you are wanting to focus forward, and I think that's awesome, but you have to address what happened or it's going to rear its ugly head. All right, I'm not feeling like you guys need me to pull an oracle card. I feel like you have a lot of great things happening right now, centered around the party for the birthdays, centering around good times, family times right now. So I don't feel like I need to pull you an oracle card. But I do want to say thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please throw me a thumbs up. They are so appreciated. Also, I do have a podcast, a live podcast. It will be Saturday night, the 25th at 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Wonderful guests. The podcast is Psychic Divination Hour. I have a wonderfully gifted medium coming on, legendary psychic Bernice Golden from New York, and she will be doing readings. So please create a Spreaker account, log in, join us in the chat room, and ask her your questions. And probably in November, I will be doing a show just giving readings as well. Maybe December. I haven't decided yet if I want to do that around Christmas time or Thanksgiving, but we'll see. But thank you so much again for watching, and have a great day.